Hi, it's KHAK's Bob James with a look at 2015, the year that at this point nearly was in country music. Lee Brice, what a year that man had. He actually hit every one of the 50 states during his 2015 tour, and he'll be nearby this coming summer as he performs at Country on the River in August in Prairie du Chien. We're looking forward to that. Some bad news, unfortunately, obviously, for Joey Feek of the duo Joey and Rory. Joey's been suffering from cancer and earlier this fall decided that she was going to end her cancer treatments when doctors said there was really nothing more they could do for her. But some wonderful news for that duo coming earlier this fall when it was announced they were nominated for a Grammy Award. Joey has made it her goal to live until February to see that night. I certainly hope she does. Sam Hunt, what a year it has been for him. He sold over 5 million singles, already had 3 straight #1 songs, Break Up in a Small Town very well, probably headed to #4 for him. Can 2016 get any hotter for this guy? That's the big question. Speaking of hot, Chris Stapleton, a man that a lot of people knew before the CMA Awards last month, but Chris won 3 CMA Awards, and 2016 just might be his breakout year. In other country music news of the year, a couple of new names landed on the country music charts from the female genre, that being Cam and Kelsea Ballerini. Cam doing so well with her song Burning House, and already Kelsey's hit the top of the charts and is headed there again with her latest single Dibs. Who will be the hotter of those two in 2016? 2015 has also been a big year for weddings in country music. The first coming in March when Jason Aldean married his fiancée Brittany, and then in May it was Jana Kramer and her husband Mike. Jana, you'll see here at last month's CMA Awards, very pregnant. She's actually due to give birth to a baby girl early next year. Brantley Gilbert and his girlfriend Amber, they were actually together. Then he and Jana Kramer were together, and then he went back to Amber, got his life cleaned up, and that's what Amber was looking for. They got married in June. And Tyler Hubbard of Florida Georgia Line married his fiancée Haley. That happened in July. Speaking of July, of course, Florida Georgia Line coming to next summer's Great Jones County Fair, as is Carrie Underwood, who gave birth to her first baby, Isaiah, earlier this year. Now, on the downside of things, there were plenty of divorces this year as well. Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert, that happening in July. Just a couple of weeks later, we got word that after 26 years of marriage, it was the end of the line for Reba McEntire and husband Narvel. And then literally just a few days later, and on the very day he was scheduled to perform at Country on the River in Prairie du Chien, which he actually did do that night, Jay Cohen announced on Twitter that he and Lacey, after 2.5 years, or 3 years I guess I should say, their daughter, 2.5 years old at the time, that they too were getting divorced. So as we look ahead to 2016, Blake and Miranda obviously no longer together. Blake now with Gwen Stefani. Who will Miranda end up with? And can Blake and Gwen last? We'll find out as 2016 goes along, and we'll be here to play all the music for you and keep you updated on the latest in country music. You can follow us on our YouTube channel for the very latest. Happy holidays from KHAK.